Hey everyone, it's Blockchain Bernie. Weird things are going on with fees on Solana. And that I mean the total amount of fees that are paid on the Solana chain each and every day. There are some strange patterns going on. And in this video, I'm going to cover what exactly happened, when it happened, why it happened, and how it is important to you, and most of all, my prediction of what's going to happen in the future with Solana fees. All right, so keep watching and let's, dive right into it. Here we go. This is the most important picture here. That is the total amount of fees paid on the Solana chain each and every day. And as you see in 2023, nothing happened, and then it kind of exploded. Why is that important? All the fees that are being paid on the Solana chain are somehow distributed, mostly to validators. The validators share it with you if you stake to a validator or to a liquid staking pool. So that is a lot of money in fees that's being circulated. That is changing hands on the Solana chain. And if you're just a regular user, you own some Sol and you're not staking it, you're leaving money on the table, and the economics of everything is changing. And here's my prediction on how it's going to change in the future. But first, let's dive into what exactly happened here and why it happened. So first of all in 2023, the amount of fees here in Sol has hardly ever moved anything, right? So what you see here is it's a low amount of fees, and the red line here is the one in dollars, right? So you see towards the end of the year when the Sol price increased, the fees in dollars went up a little bit, but the fees in Sol, the black ones here, they just stayed the same. Then something happened by the beginning of the year, and that was when Solana introduced priority fees. That means if you can't get a transaction through, you can bid up your transaction fees as a user. And then these are the so-called priority fees, and those made a big difference because so many people are bidding priority fees to get their transactions through fast. And even though Solana is a fast blockchain and it has localized fee markets, so localized, that means you're not paying high fees in general when the chain in general is congested. It's just when specific apps or specific accounts are being overloaded. For example, when there's an NFT launch or stuff like that, then you have localized high fees, and all these high fees are voluntary. You can bid a higher priority fee. If you don't do that, your transaction just might fail after a minute or so, and you'd have to retry then, right? That's how it works on Solana. So what did we have here? With the introduction of priority fees, all of the fees that, changed hands on the Solana chain, they kind of, tripled or so, measured in Sol. And then came the Sol price that went up like, 10x or so. So in dollars, it went up to very high amount here. So let's look at these here in dollars. We have 763,000 here on 12/27. 763,000, the regular amount in dollars here was 46,000, right? So that's whatever, 7 or 8x or something, right? Then something happened here in March, right? Look at this, man, this fee thing. And lucky everyone who was operating a Solana validator during these epochs here, those were crazy amount of fees. And that was mostly due to one app. And I've talked about that app already on this channel, and I will mention it again soon. But before I do that, I have a little ask for you to just destroy that like button for me if you like information like this. Also subscribe to my channel just to not miss out on any future content. And just so that you know, Xandeum has a points program. So liking this video, subscribing to the channel, leaving me a comment, that'll all earn you points, and you can claim your points on points.xandeum.org. Link is down in the description as well. So let's go back to the browser here. So these were crazy amounts of fees, and that has all been driven by one app, and it's called OR, right? OR is proof of work on the Solana chain, right? So they introduced something that's very, very interesting to me. I'm really fascinated because it's such a simple idea, and they just offered proof of work Bitcoin style, right? So you can find solutions to those exact same problems that Bitcoin miners have to solve. And then, but there is no race condition, right? In Bitcoin, it's like the first one that solves that puzzle can create the block, and then boom, everything starts from scratch, and you have a new task, right? Here, everyone that is able to upload these hashes that match can upload them on the Solana chain and get rewarded in OR tokens, right? So this is really fantastic. If you have great gear, maybe from Bitcoin times or Ethereum proof of work times, that can do a lot of hashes per second, you can monetize on that with OR, right? And what we saw here is that huge bump here in the Solana fees, because so many people had these hashes from their gear and try to upload them to the Solana chain for OR tokens, right? That created a lot of stress on the Solana chain, and the OR team decided to temporarily halt mining, which means they are working on an OR v2 that works better with the Solana chain, because the reason is it was almost breaking the Solana chain. There was so much demand there for getting transactions through that it was almost breaking the Solana chain. It was very good game for validators during these few weeks there. But they decided, thankfully, to put a hiatus on mining and work on their version 2. Version 2 is going to come. Solana is also working on, being more resistant against high volume. It is still a high volume chain, and if you go back here, look at this, man, right? It hasn't gone back to old levels, right? We're still at quite high fee levels here. It fluctuates a little bit, but it's still high. And after this little meltdown here, after OR stopped, then what I can see here is a slight uptrend, right? And what's my prediction for the future? Solana is optimizing everything, right? So they are building new versions that can handle high volumes better and better. Or V2 will come, and or like apps will come, right? Or won't be the only thing to do that. It is a great idea. And hey, look at the OR token price, right? Man, here, this was the times when it was active. And from a high of like over 400, it went down to, after the first excitement was gone, to like 79, 62, went up again. And this here was the time when they stopped mining, right? So it was about just shy of $200, went down, but hey, it came up again. Everyone's excited because they promise to be able to swap your OR V1 tokens fully 1-for-1 to the new V2 token. So there's a lot of people out there that believe in this idea, and I think it's a great idea. It's really a great idea. proof of work has something going for it. It has this little environmental kind of touch to it that people really don't like it because of that. But for some things, people put value into something that they had to work for, right? They are kind of invested. Nobody would give away their OR token for almost nothing if they have invested, hundreds of dollars of electricity and equipment and everything into it. So it puts kind of a lower limit on the value of these things. And we see that with Bitcoin as well, right? So, and it's a great idea to just have this as a little app, we don't need a new blockchain for that, right? It's just a little app, and it's a simple app. It's a really simple app. And suddenly, boom, you can do proof of work on top of Solana. I find that really, really cool. And I'm excited to see ORV2, excited to see the fees going up again. So what does that all mean? All these fees here increase the profitability for the validators. And what we see here is that there is, more and more competition among validators to not only share the normal inflation rewards, that the 7 point something percent APY that you get with many of the high performing validators, such as our own, the Xandeum validator. So see the link in the description. If you have Sol to stake it with the Xandeum validator, high performance. And so the validators have really earned a lot since the beginning of this year, because there are so many transactions, and they earn the so-called block rewards and the priority fees. That all goes to the validators. Up until now, 50% of the priority fees are being burned, and only 50% goes to the validators. That has been changed now with the SIMD 96. SIMD is a change request improvement proposal for the Solana chain. It has been approved, so it will be implemented soon that 100% of the priority fees go to the validators, for the validators to share them with their stakers. And that's what we're going to do with the liquid staking pool. It's going to be a pool. It's not only a single validator pool with the Xandeum validator, but we're getting other validators on board to do a real pool. And you can do liquid staking there. And all of them share their block rewards with you. All of them share their MEV rewards with you through the pool, not through the Jito MEV tip distribution, right? And all of them will share the storage rewards that come with the upcoming and emerging Xandeum storage layer that we're building here. And so that's going to be a great project. It's launching soon. So if you want to know more about it, just go to Xandeum.com. In the top right corner of our Xandeum.com website, you can subscribe to everything, to our Discord, which is highly interactive. I really recommend joining our Discord server. And also, I recommend getting on our email list, because if something happens, if there are launches, if there are airdrops or anything, the email list is the thing to go, so you can't miss it there. And also follow us on Twitter/X. All right, so you can do that all through our website, Xandeum.com, top right corner. And then, fees on the Solana chain, they will go up and up and up, because Solana is a chain that's in high demand. People are using it. DeFi is on fire again on the Solana chain. And with the Xandeum storage layer that's upcoming, we have a lot of real Web3 apps that are being built on the Solana chain with the Xandeum storage layer. And so that's my prediction. There's no going back to times where the Solana chain is not being used, right? Transactions are being sent. Innovations are coming each and every day, just like the OR proof of work token. So transactions and fees, that are paid each and every day will go up. And what does that mean for you? With the competition among validators, block rewards, priority fees will be shared with stakers. It hasn't been like that traditionally. And it's technically not easy to share block rewards, priority fees, all these type of things with you, the stakers. But because we want to do that, and we don't want to do it with just the Xandeum validator, we want to do it in a team up with many validators, get the highest performing out there to give you the best APY and have them all share their block rewards and priority fees with you. So that's something you can look forward to. If you want to know more when the next steps are going to be coming, it's going to be really, really soon. Again, I can only recommend subscribing to my YouTube channel and also going to Xandeum.com and subscribing to all the other things that I mentioned. Discord, email, X. All right. So thanks so much for watching today. If you have any questions about all these fee things and what that means for you, leave me a comment. I will look into the comments and respond personally as much as I can. So I know it's a subject, if you're a noob, it takes a while to digest all the information that's out there. But just ask me directly here in the comments. All right. Thanks so much for watching today. Catch you guys later. Peace.